Winner, chicken dinner. Welcome to Talk and Trade with Danny, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, let's get on the freaking alleyway. This is me trading looking for some nice trades to take during the week. I was able to find a nice long 140, looks beautiful, baby, looks eccentric, particularly something I would definitely take because if you can see from the price um went up, then created a nice big fair value gap where you can see that blue box from, and then pushed higher. Now it's coming down, and I would love to long it from there, from the 0.786 fib to zone. Looks beautiful. And here is the second trade I have. It is on Euro USD, a beautiful buy, which I would say looks nice, honestly speaking. Uh, I had a 1 day level marked up, 1 day fair value gap marked up, which had a 4 hour fair value gap inside of it. So if you look closer, you would see it. Eventually, I'm going to switch to 1 day, like right now, there, and switched 4 hour inside 1 day, crisp and clean. Okay, so here we go. Still on this particular trade, looking at how it's waiting for probably when it starts retracing and gives me a good entry. Then on gold was a bit confusing at the time. Prior to this, I had taken some two good sells, and they look nice, nice sells, and I wanted to sell again, but I did not want to. I was skeptical because I didn't want price to take out that high and then start selling, because if it takes out that high and start selling, my entry was not at the high, it was a bit lower than the high. So if it took out the high, it also take me to. So I did what any um success seeking or high win oriented person ish did. And I took the first one actually, but then I closed that first one and then I went in for a second. I went in for a short after I took the high. So to avoid unnecessary losses, that's what I did. And very soon you are going to see how it turned out to be for me. And just in a few moments. But this was me just thinking, oh, is it going to sweep the high? Is it going to not sweep the high? But definitely was going to sweep the high every single time. So, and that's exactly what it did. You know, the thing about my strategy is that you just have to see it as it is. Don't just see it as it is, and don't try to make up excuses for what you want to see. Instead, look at what the market is doing and go with what the market is doing over what you expect to happen. Trust me, that can lead you to can stop you from taking a lot of unnecessary losses. But anywho, this was the results. I'll refine it a bit so you can see how everything played out cleanly. This was the result. I waited a bit. That first one, if you notice, is red. A part of the short position is red. See, it took me out. It took me out. But I closed the position before it took me out, so I didn't lose much. Then I re-entered again after I took that high, and you're going to see it very soon. It went really well, really well. And then the rest of the video is basically me showing you the other trades that I also showed you before this gold trade, showing you the results of everything or whether some have tapped in at all. So now we can probably talk about something else. And I've been thinking about it, thinking about what to talk about, because I usually like talking about a lot of things. Thinking about how to make it more organized in a way. Make it more organized so that I don't just. Well, that the whole point is just to make it organized. That's just the whole point. But let's see how I can keep this up and keep going. But then something that has been on my mind is the need for people to grow. The need for people to grow. A lot of people talk about this. It is a point in your life where like you know you want to do something and you know you want to grow, you want to be better, but then you just really find it hard being consistent. And then at the same time, it's just even more annoying because you know that you want to do it. It's a cycle of of perpetual like what's the word, stagnation, kind of mentally, perpetual and mental stagnation, because if you're allowed to settle, it can really keep you down for quite a while. It can mess with your mind and mess with your emotions as well. It can even make you depressed. That's why there is a need for people to become still, to just find a way to take off some of that pressure that you put on yourself. Although it is needed, you need pressure to grow. You need a certain type of environment, a pressure-filled environment, most times to grow. Some people can also argue you don't really need that. You just need a stable, balanced environment. At the end of the day, I'll say you should find what works for you, what kind of person you are, the kind of person you want to be, and then have a very strong why. Why are you doing this? But most times you can also have all of those things and then you're not really moving so much, which is crazy. You can have a why, you can have a reason for doing it, but then you're still inconsistent and stagnant. What I'll say is I shouldn't beat yourself up over it. Just take it one day at a time and don't dwindle too much on a failure. If you misstep, nobody's judging you. If anybody is judging you, then just turn it off. Focus on yourself and keep grinding, keep growing. Yeah, that's what I have to say concerning that.